minus 12 plus 1.
Yeah. Right, in quadratic equations have an x squared, they have an x, and they have a number. It's a quadratic equation. And they have two values for x, two answers. Right, so basically what a quadratic equation is it's a curve that comes down on a graph, and it usually crosses the x-axis. And where it crosses the x-axis, they're the two values of x. You want to find out where it crosses the x-axis. There's the x-axis. And wherever it crosses the x-axis, they're the two answers that you get. Right, so the first thing we do is write down the sum. And we get the factors of this number here, 11. What are the factors of 11?
1 by 11. No, it's factors of 12.
Of 11. No, 11. So the factors of 11, there's only, as Sean said, 1 by 11. Correct, Sean? And then you need two brackets. And the factors of x squared are x times x. So you put x times x. And we use the two factors because they're the only two factors that we have. So 11 and 1. Yeah. And when I multiply x times 11 times x, I get 11x. And that's 1x. So how do I get minus 12? I need minus 11 and minus 1x to give me minus 12. Right? So I'm not finished yet. I have to get they are called factors. If I multiply these two, I'll get this answer. It'll go backwards, right? So solve means I have to go a step further. X minus 11 is equal to 0. And x minus 1 is equal to 0. Move the minus 11 across, x is equal to 11. And move the minus 1 across, x is equal to 1. Right, so if I was drawing my graph, I suppose my y-axis, it wouldn't be there. My y-axis would be somewhere like that. So x is equal to 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So the graph cuts the x-axis at 1 and 11. That's what you'll find. Right, the next one. Part B. If it says give your answer to two decimal places, use the minus b formula. So we have to look at the equation. A is the number in front of the y squared or x squared, the squared bit. So A is equal to 2. B is the number in front of the middle, the y. And C is the number. Yeah. Alright, and what I always tell people to do is rewrite, there's the equation, rewrite it, but replace all the letters with brackets first. Now fill in the values. So because there are minus values up here, it's going to be tricky, but right. So B is minus 7. B goes here, minus 7. A is 2. C is minus 5. And over here there's 2. Yeah. So what's a minus times a minus? Plus 7. Do the square root sign. Minus 7 times minus 7 is 49. Now with a calculator, do the next bit. What's minus 4 times 2 times minus 5? This is plus 40, yeah. Over 4. So 49 is the next bit. 49 plus 40 is 89. Now we get the square root of 89. So we have 7 plus the square root of 89. We'll divide it into our two answers. Over 4.
And 7
yeah. 7 minus the square root of 89. Over 4. Everybody's
minus 0.71.
Alright. 4.1 084. Correct the 2 decimal places. So 4.108, and the 8 will change the 0 to a 1, so 4.11. I'll write it all out. And over here we have 7 minus square root of 89 equals divided by 4. Alright, so x is equal to minus 0.06. No, sorry, set the wrong way. 6084. It says 0, the 8 will change the 0 to a 1.
Is 0.6084.
6084, yeah. Sorry, there it is. So 2 values of x. So remember, when you do these, when you do quadratic equations and you find the answers, it tells you where the graph cuts the x-axis. So it cuts the x-axis at 4.11 and minus 0.61. So your y-axis will be there somewhere, and your x-axis is going across there. So it just tells you where along the x-axis does the graph cut. Where does it cut the x-axis?